Welcome to the channel Maths by Swati ma'am. We are with the chapter Applications of Trigonometry and we have already dealt 13 questions. Now we are on the 14th question, the question which is on the board. Okay, so I'll read the question once. You just carefully analyze the question, and in the question the diagram is also provided. So I will analyze the question with the help of the diagram. Okay, after that we'll solve the sum. Listen to the board. A 1.2 meter tall girl, height is provided. Be more specific. A 1.2 meter tall girl spots a balloon moving with a wind in a horizontal line at a height of 88.2 meter from the ground. The angle of elevation of the balloon from the eyes of the girl at any instant is 60 degree. After some time, the angle of elevation reduces to 30 degree. Find the distance traveled by the balloon during this time interval. This is what the question is of about. Understanding? Diagram is also provided. Suppose this is the base ground and the balloon is at the height of 88.2 meter. And now for us the very important thing is height of the girl is also provided. What is the height of the girl? 1.2 meter is the height of the girl. And for us dear, the height of the balloon spotted is 88.2. But for our calculation perspective, maybe it is 88.2 meter, but this 1.2 is not considerable. Why? Because the angle of elevations are provided with respect to the horizontal line of the girl eyesight. Understanding? So this 1.2 is not useful for us. Okay, which we have to neglect it. So after that, what is the height to be considered here? The total height is 88.2. Okay, 1.2 is the height of the girl. So what is the value of the height of the balloon that I have to consider is 87 meter. Okay, for our calculation it is 87 meter. Now for the time being, listen to the board. How much balloon distance has been traveled? This is nothing but the distance between these 2 points they are asking. Okay, now I'll name the vertices A, B, C, D, E. Okay, they are asking me to calculate the distance between BC. Okay, the same questions we have done already. Okay, to calculate the BC, I'll calculate the total AC minus AB would give me BC. Here I have direct two right angle triangles. EAB is one right angle triangle, DAC is another right angle triangle. One by one I'll be using the right angle triangles for the simplification. Understanding? Now look at the board. Consider triangle EAB. Okay, consider triangle EAB. Okay, in triangle EAB, with respect to, see, in triangle EAB, what is the angle to be considered? 60 degree. Understanding? With respect to this angle, which one will be the opposite and which one will be the adjacent side? EB will be the opposite and AB will be the adjacent. Again, which is the trigonometric ratio that gives you connection between opposite and adjacent? Tan theta. So I'll be using here tan theta. So here tan theta is equal to opposite divided by adjacent. Theta they have given me as 60. So I'll be writing tan 60 dr. Opposite is provided. What is the opposite value I have calculated? 87. So adjacent I need to calculate. So I'll be writing it as AB. Okay, I'll be writing it as AB. So we have already known with the value of tan 60. What is the value of tan 60? That is root 3. Root 3 is equal to 87 divided by AB. I'll bring AB to this side. Okay, division turns to be multiplication. So what I'll be having here? AB is equal to 87 divided by root 3. Can I keep the value like this? No. Why? Because root 3 cannot be present in the denominator. So to simplify it, I have to multiply this from to the numerator and denominator. So I'll be having here AB is equal to 87 divided by root 3 into root 3 into root 3. Okay. So now what I'll be having, I'll simplify here. Look at the board. 87 into root 3 will become what, dear? 87 root 3. Okay, in the denominator part, root 3 into root 3 will be just 3. Okay, see, 3 ones are 3 twos are 6, 3 nines are 27. I got AB is equal to 29 root 3. I can cancel, dear. Whole number to whole number I can cancel, because this is nothing but the multiplication formation I have. Okay, that is 29 root 3 meter. Means I got this AB value. I'll be denoting here. I got this AB value, that is 29 root 3 meter. Okay. Next, I'll consider the bigger triangle. Which is the bigger triangle I have? Consider triangle DAC. Okay, I'll consider the triangle DAC. With respect to triangle DAC, I need to now talk about the angle 30 degree. With respect to 30 degree, this is the opposite side and this is the adjacent side. Understanding? Again, tan I have to use. So I'll be writing here tan theta is equal to opposite divided by adjacent. Okay, theta is how much? 30 degree. Tan 30 is equal to opposite. What is the opposite I have? Opposite is 87. And what is the adjacent? Total, that is AC. Okay, now remember tan 30 value. What is the tan 30 value? 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 is equal to 87 divided by AC. I'll bring AC to this side, root 3 to this side. What I'll be getting here? AC is equal to 87 root 3 meter. Means, dear, the total length of the AC, I'll denote in the diagram so that you can understand it very properly, isn't it? So the AC value is 87 root 3 meter. Okay, now, dear, I'll be calculating here. Therefore, the distance traveled by balloon, distance traveled by balloon is equal to, okay, so the distance traveled by the balloon is BC. So how can I calculate BC? AC minus AB. Understanding? So I'll be having here AC minus AB. What is the AC value I have? AC is 87 root 3 and AB is how much? 29 root 3. Subtract them. I can subtract them because both are like irrational number. 7 minus 9, dear. What is it? Quickly calculate. 8. 8 minus 3, 5. 58 root 3 meter. Understanding? 58 root 3 meter. This is what the distance traveled by the balloon. That is equal to BC. Getting my point? This is what it is. Now, this type of questions are very, very essential, dear. Practice it 2 to 3 times. Understanding? Then only you will be getting 100% hand on it. Thank you for watching.